Hello, I'm Dr. Vinny Capetta. I'm a pastor and licensed counselor. I'm often asked, when do I know that it's time for me to seek counseling or to refer someone that I know to get counseling? This is part 2 of my answer. I already did a video on this, but there's a few more things we need to consider. Does the person seem to be having difficulty maintaining their basic functions of life? Coping challenges might include things like being absent from work or having an inability to attend church or having trouble maintaining their home or their hygiene. They might be mismanaging their finances, or they might have an inappropriate expression of feelings or overreacting to typical life challenges or an increased conflict with their spouse or family or friends. The technical term for this is called decompensation. Things that were under control now start to fall apart as the struggle with mental health demands more from the person. Weight loss or weight gain is another thing that we would look at. Life can throw some difficult things our way, and when it does, we might face it with denial. We don't want to admit the reality of what's happening, and we don't show what we're feeling to others. This shock and awe phase can last for minutes, hours, or days, but if it lasts for weeks, it probably means we're getting stuck and need more help. Does the person's ability to cope seem to be in a definite downward spiral? Sometimes they may be dealing with one issue and then something else comes along and happens that makes that first thing harder to get through. If they are in a downward spiral, they probably need more help. Is the person becoming more and more dependent on you or other people? Are they calling you every day? Are they asking you for help with simple decisions? Is the person withdrawing from people in a way that's not normal for them? The person may be in an abusive situation. If you're a friend, you may not have a legal duty to do anything about this, but you certainly have a moral obligation to try to help keep them safe. If you're a pastor or a counselor or have some professional relationship with the person, you will want to check your state laws. You may be a mandated reporter for that abuse. That means that depending on the situation, you may be mandated to report to legal authorities any abuse that you know about. Abusive situations are very tricky, and depending on the severity of it, may indicate that the person needs more help than you can give them. Does the person seem to be disoriented or out of touch with reality? You might find that their speech will be inconsistent or incoherent. Has the person mentioned suicidal thoughts or wishes, or behaved in a reckless or self-destructive way? These are some of the issues that you'll want to consider in whether or not to refer them for counseling or psychiatry. I want to give a big thanks to Kenneth Huck for making this information available to us in his book, When and How to Use Mental Health Resources. If you found this video helpful, please pass it along to others. And may the God of peace equip you for every good work.